Oftentimes, the Twin Cities is a little warmer than the rest of the state, and there's a reason for that. It's called the urban heat island effect.
U of M researchers are studying that phenomenon for the first time here in the metro. KARE 11's Laura Betker has more in this week's Simply Science.
Although not covered in white sand and palm trees, Minneapolis and St. Paul are on an island.
The Twin Cities metro area has a strong urban heat island.
What that means is the urban concrete of Minneapolis and St. Paul makes for warmer days and nights for city dwellers.
So the urban areas will tend to stay warmer overnight than the surrounding areas, and they also tend to stay warmer during winter.
Because the building materials within the urban core absorb more of the sun's radiation and hold on to that heat longer, a downtown temperature can differ by more than 10 degrees when compared with rural areas. Two University of Minnesota professors are studying that premise.
Over a monthly average, you typically will find places such as downtown will be 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than, say, Hugo or the northeast suburbs.
Urban heat island research in the past has focused on southern cities like Atlanta and Los Angeles. But because the Twin Cities receive snow in the winter, this project is unique. Summer heat islands are associated with negative consequences like hyperthermia and poor air quality, but a winter heat island can make a bitter cold day a little more bearable.
And so it's very important that we design cities and we maintain cities so that it's a healthy environment for the citizens.
Two sensors atop the Science Museum of Minnesota are gauging the difference between a white rooftop and a black rooftop. Over the next 4 to 5 years, the study will look at how building materials, landscaping, and proximity to water affect the strength of our landlocked Midwestern island. Laura Betker, KARE 11 News.
The temperature data is gathered from people who volunteered to have a sensor on their properties.
More volunteers in select areas are still needed. We have more information at KARE11.com.
Well, we won't have to worry about the heat for the next few days. Bell has a cooler forecast.
Which makes you very happy.
It does.
I know. Later in sports, will he or won't he? The latest on the status of Vikings running back Adrian Peterson for
And that
Sunday.
makes you very happy.
That makes me thrilled. We'll be back.
Simply Science is brought to you by Medtronic, sharing the joy of discovery.
Science can be a lot of fun. Join me for Simply Science Thursdays at 6 on KARE 11.
Simply Science is brought to you by the Medtronic Foundation. Get inspired at the Medtronic Cell Lab at the Minnesota Science Museum.